Stats show that guys get around 0 to 5 matches for every 100 swipes on Tinder. That means the average guy gets rejected by women about 95% of the time. I mean, no wonder why guys hate using Tinder, dating apps, all of that. The truth is, Tinder is still the world's #1 dating app, and it has an endless supply of beautiful women, which means if you can make it work in your favor, you can connect with amazing women at the push of a button. And guess what? Contrary to popular belief, it's actually easy to make Tinder work for you, no matter your age, once you really know what really moves the needle on this app. And that's what today's video is all about. I have called my amazing wing girl, Pam, to help you hack Tinder and finally get more matches and dates than ever before. If you've been following the channel for a while now, you might know Pam from the 20 questions that we did a while back, and I am going to show you a little picture right here and then also provide the link below so you can watch the video afterwards. Pam is a professional model, a gamer, amazing, and she used to be a cheerleader for the LA Kings. She's an amazing girl, incredibly beautiful, very smart, and in the next few minutes, she is going to show you exactly how to double, triple, or even 10 times your matches on Tinder almost overnight by making 6 simple changes to your profile and approach to online dating. And if you're serious about meeting women and dating gorgeous women, I recommend you pay attention to what is coming and watch the video till the very end. All right, I'm gonna let Pam take over now, so enjoy. Oh, actually, I lied because I have one more little thing to tell you that I'm not sure Pam will mention about how to get more matches on Tinder. Since Tinder is all about the picture first, it's imperative that your profile pics show you in the best possible light possible. Best possible light possible, which means fresh, clean skin. And before I dive into this video, I wanna take a minute to tell you about today's video sponsor, Tiege Hanley. Tiege Hanley is an amazing skincare line for men that is super affordable. So Tiege's Level 1 system comes with a daily face wash that you use both morning and night, an exfoliate scrub that you can use twice a week, and 2 moisturizers, an AM and a PM, night and morning, which is amazing. And if you have crow's feet, dark circles, or puffiness around your eyes, upgrade to their Level 2, which comes with their amazing eye cream. And if you want to fight fine lines and wrinkles, yes, check out their Level 3, which comes with super serum, and boom, you are done. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they are offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description, and not only will you get Tiege Hanley for the best possible price, which is 30% off, they're also going to give you a free gift with your first box. All right, back to business. Here is Pam.
Hey guys, it's so good to be back. I had a lot of fun doing the 20 questions video with Marni last time, but trust me, this video is gonna be even better because I've got some of my best Tinder hacks for you today. And if you start applying these, your matches are definitely gonna skyrocket. But before I get into it, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel for insider information on what women really want and instantly effective secrets for attracting beautiful women into your life. All right, let's get to my list of Tinder hacks now. I wanna start this off with the mental shift you need to make around the idea of Tinder and online dating. So here's tip number 1, cultivate an abundance mentality. Tinder has a nearly unlimited supply of amazing women you could date. So don't get hung up on one. No matter how good your profile is or how good you are at texting, there will be women who don't want to swipe right, don't respond to your first message, or even ghost you all of a sudden. Nobody can avoid that. It just happens. And it could happen for reasons which are completely out of your control. For example, even though most women are on Tinder to look for a potential partner or a date, it's also true that many are there just for attention and to get validation. And there's nothing that you can do about that. So the best thing that you can do is already remember that there is an endless supply. If things don't work out with one girl, keep swiping right and move on to the next one. Okay, tip number 2, optimize your profile pictures. It's easy to think, oh, I'm ugly or I'm not photogenic and I don't look good and give up on online dating. But take it from someone who has worked in front of a camera for years, the attractiveness of a photo has much more to do with the quality of the photo than the person in it. A lot of guys just click pictures using a bad camera with bad lighting and a shitty background, and then they say, oh, Tinder just doesn't work for me and it only works for good-looking guys. And yeah, Tinder does work best for good-looking guys, But looking good in pictures is much easier than you think. You don't have to be a 6 foot tall male model with a chiseled jawline and a six pack. Instead, just go grab a good camera. A DSLR is obviously the best choice, but honestly, iPhones and Android cameras will also work like a charm. Then find a nice spot with some good lighting and just snap some pictures. Have a friend, a sister, or a cousin snap some pictures of you as well so you don't have to rely on taking selfies. I promise you'll get some good ones. Now, another great way to boost the attractiveness of your pictures is conveying personality. This is so important, but most guys never do it. Most guys on Tinder have a bunch of boring, bland pictures of themselves that doesn't really tell the story of who they are. For example, last time I used Tinder, I saw so many guys who just have a couple of mirror selfies, a picture with a friend, and maybe a picture of him drinking or smoking, and that's it. I mean, what does that really convey about them? Hardly anything at all. When you're selecting pictures to use for your profile, you need to ask yourself, what do these pictures really say about me? Do they even say anything? Do they describe aspects of my personality, my hobbies, what type of man I am? Or are they just random? In my opinion, you should select 3 to 5 adjectives that describe parts of your personality and then select pictures that convey those parts. For example, if you're a fun-loving guy, you'd select pictures that show that side of your personality. If you're into sports, a picture of you playing your preferred sport would be great among your display of pictures. If you play an instrument, select one photo of you playing that instrument and put it up there. I hope you get what I'm saying. Please take the time to do this right because conveying your personality is a total cheat code on Tinder or on any dating app. It's a hugely underused way of standing out, and you need to take advantage of it right away. All right, moving on to tip number 3. Use a simple bio. Speaking of underused ways of standing out, bios are another huge one. Did you know that more than 50% of people on Tinder either have no bio or a bunch of emojis or a random quote that doesn't even belong to them? Can you believe that? I didn't until I read about it before making this video. This means the bar for having an eye-catching bio is set really, really low. You don't have to be an expert wordsmith or an exceptionally witty person to come up with something amazing. Anything fun and lighthearted works pretty well. Like, for example, a good one I saw online was, want to play a game of who can flirt better? You start. It's simple, it's casual, and it's fun. Perfect for a bio. Another great format for a good bio is your likes and passions followed by a filter and call of action. For example, something like, I like snowboarding, basketball, and stand-up comedy. Not looking for anything serious? If you're down for some drinks and a good time, hit me up. Nothing complicated. You're stating what you're into, what you are looking for, and why they should text you. It's easy stuff. Oftentimes with a bio like this, you'll find that women are texting you first, and that's always a good thing. All right, moving on forward to tip number 4. Craft a simple but powerful first message. Once again, many guys mess this up pretty bad. The most common message guys send on this app is something like, hey, or hey, how are you doing? These things don't grab attention. Yes, these may work just fine in real life because you're physically present and you have your body language and tonality, which can convey a lot about you. But online, these are just boring words on a screen. Very easy to ignore for a girl who has lots of guys texting her. Now, this doesn't mean you need to come up with something insanely clever or witty. You don't need to be a comedic genius to get this right. You don't. You just need to put a little bit of effort to stand out and get the conversation rolling. And that's the purpose of your opening line. The purpose isn't to create attraction or impress the girl. You just need to do enough to get the conversation going, to make her reply back. An easy way to do that is by using a question about her interests. For example, what's your favorite song? Or what's your favorite song at the moment? Or do you like stand-up comedy, pineapple on pizza? What are your thoughts on that? If you've optimized your profile pictures and bio like I already recommended, these simple questions should be more than enough to get a girl's attention. Another great tactic for opening messages is the generic cold read. This is where you notice something about a girl and make a generic guess about her. So if you notice a girl has a warm and nice smile, you could open with, you have this really friendly vibe about you. You seem to be a very kind and open-minded person. But if you want to spice things up a little bit, maybe you could add a little subtle tease in there. Like, you have this really friendly vibe about you. You seem to be a very open-minded person, but I suspect you also have a wild and naughty side as well, which you don't show often. It's simple stuff and pretty formulaic. Notice something about her. Ask yourself, if this is true, what else can be true? Then just state what you guess. To add that extra flavor to it, you can add a teasing line to your text. But that's all you need to do. It's nothing difficult and it works. Next, tip number 5, leave the app ASAP. The longer you stay on Tinder, the worse it is for you. Look, if you got a girl's attention and you're kind of hitting it off, you're texting back and forth, there's some friendly banter and all going well, it doesn't make sense to be on Tinder anymore. If you do, she'll always consider you to be one of those guys from Tinder. She'll put you in that category and you'll stay there. And that makes it harder for you to have a bigger impact on her. You need to move things to a social media platform like Instagram or even text messaging. That's more personal. That's when you become a little more important to her. And that allows you to form a deeper connection, which never would have been possible on Tinder. I'd say after about like 10 to 12 texts on Tinder, you absolutely ask her for her number or her Instagram handle. And you don't need to finesse this. Just be direct. Like, hey, I'm really enjoying this conversation with you, but I feel like Tinder is a little impersonal for me. What's your Instagram handle? We can continue over there. That's it. It's simple, and something like that should work just fine. Once you're on a different platform, it's time to implement the final tip, which is tip number 6, set up a date. If she is giving you her number or even her Instagram handle, she's definitely interested in you. The only way you can screw it up now is if you choose to become her pen pal. If you keep texting back and forth and never invite her on an actual date, you're setting yourself up to get ghosted or friend zoned. You know that old saying, strike when the iron is hot? Well, that's the idea you need to apply right here. She's already interested in you. She's responding to your messages. You could flirt with her a little more, maybe, but then it's time to just strike. Just take her out. It's time to ask her out. Make a plan. That's a big one. Invite her. And once again, there's no need to be clever here. Just be candid. Like, hey, I think it's time that we meet in real life. Like, let's go get bubble tea on Saturday. If she's down for it, she'll say yes. If she has work or some other engagement, she'll let you know, and then you guys can figure out a different time. Now, yes, there are chances she'll say no or make up some excuse to not hang out with you or even ignore your message. In that case, you need to make a judgment call here. Is she worth pursuing a little bit more? That's a question you need an answer to. And you'll find it by looking at your previous texts. Is she showing enough interest? Is she putting thought and effort into her replies? Is she responding well to your flirting efforts? If these things work in your favor, she might be worth pursuing just a little bit more. So you can keep flirting and chatting with her and ask her out again one last time. If she says no again, then you have to move on to the next girl. Remember the abundance mentality tip that I gave you? This is where you need to use it. And there you have it. If you do these simple things, I guarantee that you'll start getting more matches and dates using Tinder. The only thing I left out of this list was the importance of flirting, because that's a bigger topic. But mind you, it's very, very important. That's the only thing that will take a girl's initial interest in you and transform it into true sexual desire. Desire that compels her to go out with you and engage with you sexually. Plus, the better you are at flirting, the less likely it is that you'll get ghosted or ignored by women. Because women love guys who can flirt well and spike our emotions in just the right way. If you're interested in a shortcut to flirting mastery, you might want to check out the video Marni made about the F formula. The F formula is a secret framework which boils flirting down to a logical step-by-step process and leaves no room for any doubt about what to do. With this formula in your hands, you don't even have to think about memorizing any lines or techniques. The fundamentals of flirting get locked and loaded into your brain. And all of a sudden, you'll become a man who flirts with women without even thinking about it. You'll become a natural at it. The best part is, the F formula is so easy to understand, and a guy can master it over a short weekend and start using it right away. To find out more about it, just click the link in the description. You'll be taken to the video that Marni made, which reveals all about the amazing F formula. Once you know it, you can start generating attraction at will with any woman you like. In fact, it's been tested on over 10,000 women, so we are absolutely sure it works on every type of girl you possibly meet. Moreover, more than 26,000 guys now swear by this formula because it helped them attract beautiful women and get more numbers, dates, and sexual encounters than ever before. There's no reason why I can't do the same for you. So I hope you check it out. The link is in the description below. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching till the very end of this video. I hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.